Lobster for the seafood lover in me.
I've had 24 shrimp.
I ate 51 shrimp.
I ate 50 shrimp.
Red Lobster, once the go-to destination for seafood lovers in 80s and 90s America, was known for its ever-evolving deals and delectable dishes.
22 delicious new creations.
Climbing to the top of the casual dining chain. But fast forward to 2024, and the once mighty chain is now in dire straits. So, what went wrong? Today we dive deep into the history, rise, and recent troubles of Red Lobster. Red Lobster was founded by Bill Darden in 1968, starting with a single restaurant in Lakeland, Florida. Bill Darden, the visionary behind casual dining, wanted to create an affordable yet elegant dining experience.
He was really the inventor of casual dining. So casual dining was meant to be, an affordable meal, but a nice meal, like nicer than fast food, something you could take a date. Red Lobster was really an innovator there.
By 1970, just 2 years later, Darden sold his restaurants to General Mills with the aim of expanding Red Lobster's reach. General Mills, recognizing the potential in Darden's vision, embarked on an aggressive expansion plan. By 1984, Red Lobster had 365 restaurants, and by 1997, that number had more than doubled. The chain became synonymous with affordable seafood dining, offering a variety of dishes that appealed to a broad audience. So, what made Red Lobster so popular? The menu featured over 30 delicious seafood options, from lobster and crab to their famous Cheddar Bay biscuits. This extensive menu, combined with a casual yet classy dining experience, set Red Lobster apart from its competitors. It wasn't just about the food, it was about the experience. Families celebrated special occasions, couples went on dates, and friends gathered for meals, all at Red Lobster. In 2004, Red Lobster introduced what would become a customer favorite, the limited-time-only endless shrimp deal. It was an instant hit, drawing in crowds eager to indulge in as much shrimp as they could handle.
Don't miss the only time of year to enjoy all the shrimp you can eat.
The promotion was simple, yet effective. For a fixed price, customers could eat as much shrimp as they wanted, with a variety of flavors and preparations to choose from.
Goal is to eat 65 shrimps tonight, 25 shrimps tonight, 45 shrimps tonight.
It became a seasonal event that many looked forward to, and it significantly boosted Red Lobster's foot traffic and sales during its run.
For just $20 right now, only at Red Lobster.
However, there was a looming problem. The cost of seafood, particularly shrimp, began to rise. By 2013, shrimp prices had spiked, putting pressure on Red Lobster's profit margins. The company's revenue took a significant hit, struggling to balance the cost of their popular promotion with the rising prices of their key ingredient. This was a turning point. The very promotion that brought in customers also started to eat into Red Lobster's profitability. The company needed to find a way to manage these rising costs, while keeping their beloved endless shrimp deal attractive to customers. In 2014, Darden Restaurants made a surprising move. They sold Red Lobster for $2.1 billion to a private equity firm, Golden Gate Capital. As part of the deal, all of Red Lobster's real estate, which it had amassed since the late 1960s, was sold and leased back to the company. This sale-leaseback agreement provided immediate capital but came with long-term financial implications. Sale-leaseback deals are common in the restaurant industry. They provide a substantial influx of cash, which can be used for various business needs, such as paying down debt, investing in renovations, or funding new initiatives. However, the downside is that the company no longer owns its properties and must pay rent, often at increasing rates over time. For Red Lobster, this meant higher long-term costs. Instead of owning their locations outright, they now had to contend with rising lease payments, which further squeezed their profit margins. This financial strategy, while beneficial in the short term, placed additional strain on the company as operating costs continued to rise. In 2020, Thai Union Group, a longtime seafood supplier, took majority ownership of Red Lobster. Thai Union saw potential in revitalizing the brand and believed they could turn things around. They introduced new leadership and strategies aimed at improving efficiency and customer experience. But soon after, the world was hit by the COVID-19 pandemic, which brought unprecedented challenges. Widespread labor shortages and supply chain disruptions affected the entire restaurant industry. For Red Lobster, this meant higher costs for labor and ingredients, further eroding profits. Higher inflation also played a role, driving up costs across the board. The combination of these factors made it incredibly difficult for Red Lobster to maintain profitability. The sale-leaseback deal added another layer of complexity, as rising interest rates increased the cost of their leases. Red Lobster found itself in a precarious situation. The strategies that once made it successful were no longer enough to sustain it in a rapidly changing economic landscape. The new ownership was faced with the daunting task of navigating these challenges while trying to revitalize the brand. In June 2023, Red Lobster made a bold move to recapture customer interest and boost sales.
With a limited time flavor drop. New crispy dragon shrimp. One of 7 endless choices for just $20 right now. Only at Red Lobster.
They introduced the ultimate endless shrimp deal year-round for just $20, hoping to draw in more customers and increase foot traffic. The strategy was clear: offer an irresistible deal to bring people through the doors. The hope was that while the deal itself might not be highly profitable, the increased traffic would lead to higher overall sales, including drinks and other menu items. Initially, the plan seemed to work. Foot traffic increased by 4% in the third quarter, a significant boost at a time when many diners were choosing to order in or visit fast casual restaurants. However, the promotion quickly became too popular. Customers flocked to Red Lobster, taking full advantage of the endless shrimp deal.
Goal is to eat 65 shrimps tonight.
25 shrimps tonight.
45 shrimps tonight.
The company was unprepared for the overwhelming response, and the costs quickly added up. The $20 price point, intended to be a loss leader, resulted in substantial financial losses.
On this promotion, we don't earn a lot of money at $20. We don't, okay? And this is one of the key reasons for the losses we generate in Q3 23.
By the third quarter of 2023, Red Lobster reported an $11 million operating loss, a significant increase from the $2 million loss the previous quarter. Sales in 2023 were down 8% from 2022, highlighting the extent of the financial strain caused by the promotion. With financial losses mounting and no clear path to profitability, Thai Union Group decided to sell Red Lobster. In January 2024, they announced their intention to offload the struggling chain, expressing frustration with the ongoing challenges. The CEO of Thai Union even remarked that he never wanted to eat lobster again, underscoring the level of exasperation felt by the ownership. The search for new buyers or investors began, adding another layer of uncertainty to Red Lobster's future. In March, restructuring expert Jonathan Tybus was brought on as CEO. Known for his work with brands like Crystal and Kona Grill, Tybus has a reputation for turning around struggling businesses. His appointment signals a potential restructuring or even bankruptcy for Red Lobster. Tybus's expertise will be crucial in navigating Red Lobster through these turbulent times. The company's future hangs in the balance, with many industry experts predicting a difficult road ahead. For now, Red Lobster continues to offer its endless shrimp deal, but the price has been increased to $25 in an attempt to mitigate losses. The journey of Red Lobster from a beloved seafood haven to a struggling chain is a stark reminder of how quickly fortunes can change in the restaurant industry. With new leadership and potential restructuring on the horizon, the future remains uncertain. Will Red Lobster find a way to claw back to the top, or is this the end of an era?